Hey folks, how you doing again today? Well, it was just harvest time last week when they came around and harvested the field across the street from me. What a beautiful sight. There's nothing better than being around, whether it be wheat fields or corn fields. I know last year I had black beans out there. That's one thing I love about the country. So one of the other projects I had to mess around with that's going to take me all year to finish, but I'm in framing the farm itself with two planters out by the road where I'm going to put a couple sections of fence, sort of like that. And then I'll plant a couple taller trees behind it and then shrubs in front of it just to make it more attractive as you go down the road, so it just doesn't look like a big plot of grass with a garden in the middle of it. Of course, I got a lot of things that they may not see from there, the patio and things like that once I get that built. But for these planters, I did use some weed fabric. I used to use it a lot when I was in landscaping, and it does help, but it's good for 4 or 5 years, especially in plantings. Weeds, sooner or later, the seeds do fall into the mulch itself, so you'll get weeds growing on top of it, and then it really gets into the fabric and it becomes a mess. But short term, it definitely helps. This is one of the few places where I'm actually using it, is in these two planters. Now I'll use fabric when I'm putting patios in as a substructure, so that the grass, or I'm sorry, that the stone and the soil don't mix together. I use it more there than in plantings, but in those two plantings I wanted to use it. And I'm getting that ready because I'm going to be putting the fence in pretty soon. The other project that I was been doing lately is staining the deck, and I think it's like 450 square foot deck. This thing took me 3 tanks of gas, if you power washed it all, in about 3.5 hours. It was a beast, and it beat up my shoulders big time. I should have get an extender for the wand, but I didn't realize that until afterwards. Then luckily my grandson was over, so he helped me stain it, which was a great help, and it got him a little work experience in how to do boring jobs and get them accomplished and appreciate what gets done afterwards. And then here I'm just I've already gotten the first coat done. I let it dry for a couple days, and then I went back. I wanted, just for the decking itself, I wanted a second coat just so it lasts a little longer. And yep, went with a black stain, which in my environment it really does work out well. And I like the way it frames the woods behind the railings. I just don't like brown stains that much, and this gives it a look that I like. I know the guy at Lowe's, it's gonna be really hot, and it's like, yeah, well, I don't use it when it's in the hot part of the day anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. But it did come out nice. It looks fantastic. My next video, though, will be about a bunch of stumps that I had to get out. I took down 14 trees last year. Well, I had 3 stumps that were just in my way, and I wanted to get them out of the way. And you would think, oh, it's just a stump. No, these things were close together. I had to dig a pit that was probably 10 foot by 10 foot and 4 foot deep, just to try to get at these stumps. And that's going to be my next video. Maybe a little more interesting than this one. But this is just a couple of projects I've been filling my time with in between doing a bunch of coding on a project that I will show you soon. And hopefully it's something that if you got gardens that you may find useful. And I think I'm gonna be able to make it available to a lot of people fairly reasonable. But for the end of this video, I was able to capture a sunset last night. So please enjoy, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care, folks.